Hello, hello, friends. Another 413 puzzle today, and look how gorgeous this grid is. I love the artwork. The Aries. Okay, so the joke is Missliss also has a birthday in April, and Donatello likes to make fun of us and say that Aries are the worst and that they're not that great, etc., 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 but he's wrong. So that also is part of the reason for the Aries themed today. This is by Missliss15 and Donatello 86, and it's cut off, but the entire thing says, "She threatened me if I didn't put her name first." Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. All right, so every 3x3 region is going to have the numbers 1 through 9 today, and every row and every column, the numbers 1 through 9 once each, we'll have to figure out where they go. And this is Luna and Loba in the grid. Oh my gosh. I love it. I I wasn't expecting photorealistic pictures, like actual pictures of my cats. I glanced at this and was just like, okay, yeah, this is just generic cats. Nope, that's Loba and that's Luna. That's awesome. That's awesome. Place all 12 pentominoes inside the white cells of the grid. And Donatello did send me an image also of what the 12 pentominoes are. Just Google search for what the 12 different pentomino shapes are. I'll leave this up on the screen later. But for the rules so far, I'm going to hide that. Pentominoes do not repeat regardless of reflection or rotation. Okay. Each pentomino includes a gray circle, gray square, and a cell with a digit in the top left-hand corner of the cell. Okay, each pentomino includes a gray circle, a gray square, and a cell with a digit in the top left-hand corner of the cell. Okay, so wherever we place all of these, let me find it again. So like the U, for example, is gonna have to be this shape somewhere. Maybe it's upside down like this, or maybe it's sideways, but we'll have to figure out where in the grid it goes. It'll have to have a circle in it. It'll have to have a square, and it also sounds like a digit in the top left corner, it said, right? And a cell with a digit in the top left-hand corner of the cell. Okay. Gonna have to figure out where those go. Each pentomino acts like a 5-cell killer cage. Ooh. The cell with a digit in the top left-hand corner of the cell will indicate what the digits inside the pentomino sums to. Digits do not repeat inside a pentomino. The cage clue can be anywhere on the pentomino. Oh, these little corner digits. I see. Okay, not these big given digits. One of these will have to go in the top left corner. Digits do not repeat. The cage clue can be anywhere on the pentomino. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, it was a digit in the top left corner. And then also one of these somewhere on the pentomino. I understand. I should just keep reading and then the rules would make more sense, right? I'm jumping ahead. A cell with a gray square contains an even digit. A cell with a gray circle contains an odd digit. Cells separated by a white dot contain consecutive digits, also indicate a border between two pentominoes. All white crop keys that satisfy both conditions are given. Oh my gosh, we have a negative constraint. Okay, cells separated by a white dot contain consecutive digits, so this would be like 1 and 2 or 2 and 3, 3 and 4. And it's also the border between two pentominoes. All white crop keys that satisfy both conditions are given. So, like these two cells don't have a white dot on them. So either they're not consecutive and or they are not a border between two different pentominoes. Critters in the grid may look familiar. Yeah, they do. And are just there to guard the puzzle. That makes sense. The 413 and objects outside the grid is to celebrate Kathy's birthday. Awesome! ChattyKathy, birthday. Aries, I love the happy birthday and the balloons. That's really cool. Very nice. How do we want to get started? I'm going to show that on screen so I have it. I'm going to have to look over it throughout the puzzle, I'm sure. As always, there's a link to the puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a playlist of all the 413 puzzles I've solved so far, and a link to all the Sudoku-ish puzzles I've solved so far, and a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. I am nearing the end of the 413 puzzles now. There's only a few more left. We'll be getting to other puzzles soon also. I know there's a lot of submissions that are like several weeks old at this point that I haven't seen yet. Ooh, how do we get started? Okay, so coffee's a good start. We have a decent amount of 1s and 3s and 4s in the grid. The red ones are just the pentominoes. Place all pentominoes inside the white cells of the grid. Okay, so this is just where pentominoes won't go. So I want to start by... I have lots of interesting pentomino shapes. Some of them I'm a little worried about. Like one of them is just a plus sign, right? It's called the X. That's good. If I like put it on the edge of the grid, can I leave openings like this? There's 12 pentominoes. Pentomino means there's 5 cells that make up the shape. So how many white cells do I have? If there's 60 white cells, that would mean I have to use every single white cell. The entire grid is 81, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I am using every single white cell for these pentominoes. So stuff like the X will not be able to go here because that cuts this off. So I need to think about corners. Like this would be okay. This would not be okay. This, the pink cells in the right in the middle, cutting off everything else is really interesting also. So definitely need to be careful with that. I need something that sticks up off by itself to go here. Are there other shapes that I want to be careful with? I mean, like, I could have a W here. The I is just a big straight line. So it won't be able to go here or here, right? But I still have options. Oh, actually, no, it can't go there. Maybe I want to think about where the I can go. Okay, well, I have some options over here. I need to remember that these are borders. Oh. Let's come back to pentominoes and let's do some digits for a bit. These are borders. All of these are borders. And also consecutive numbers. So if this is a 3, this is consecutive with a 3. It's a 2 or a 4. But this is consecutive with a 1. It has to be a 2. So this will be a 4. This is consecutive with a 2. And it already sees a 1. So let's make this a 3. Okay. This is consecutive with a 1. This is a 2. What other consecutive with things we know? Also, white dots have 1 odd and 1 even cell. So if this is even, I know this will be odd. This will be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It sees a 3. If this is odd, this is even. This is a 2, 4, 6, 8. If this is odd, this is even. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is odd, so this is even. It sees a 2 and a 4. So this is either a 6 or an 8. Meaning this would be a 5, 7, 9 to be consecutive. This is even, this is odd. It sees a 1. Odd and even. Okay, where else can I put 4s? I can't have a 4 here. I can't have a 4 here, and 4 can't go here. 4 can't go here, so this is a 4. 4 can't go here because it's not odd. I need a 4 down here. One of these cells will be a 4. Okay, I need a 4 in here. It can't go here. It could go here. It could be here. And I need a 4 in here still. Can't go here or here. This is going to be an odd cell because it's consecutive with an even, so let's make this a 4. I need a 4 down here also. But I don't really know. One of these is going to be a 4. I might not want a corner mark because it's going to get in the way of these. But it's good to think about where 4s will go. Like something is pulling on my mouse cord and it's just enough to throw me off that I can't move my mouse as much as I want to. I have other consecutive dots. This is going to be an even number. It's a 6 or an 8. I think even digits are just pretty limited in general because there's only 4 of them, 2, 4, 6, 8. Something like that. This is an odd and an even. So this will be a 6 or an 8 with a 5, 7, or 9. Okay. This is a 6 or an 8. Okay. This is a 3, 5. Oh, this is consecutive with a 4, so it's either a 3 or a 5. It's not just odd. It is consecutive with a 4 also. Anything else I'd want to fill in? This can't be a 2. So this can't be a 1, but this could be a 4, 6, 8. So all of these are fine. Even in this column. One's here, one's here, one's here. This is going to be odd. This is odd, this is odd, this is odd. So the other even digit will either be here or here. I think I'm fine with either. Maybe I do want to start thinking about pentominoes. This is a 268. It sees a 4. I really just have 1s and 3s, so this would be like a 5, 7, 9. This is a 6 or an 8. This just can't be a 4, so this is a 2, 6, 8. This is even. This is another 6, 8. Okay, wait, this row is good then. This is a 6 or an 8, so this is a 5, 7, 9. This is a 3, 5. This is a 5, 7, 9. This is a 3, 5, 7, 9. And this is a 5, 7, 9. It sees a 3. Okay. I don't think I can narrow that down more, unfortunately. But that's good. That row is really filled in. This is consecutive with a 6 or an 8. It's a 5, 7, 9. This is a 2, 2, 6, 8. I have 1, 3, so this is also a 5, 7, 9. So this is going to be even. This is going to be a 6, 8. Meaning this is going to be a 5, 7, 9. So this is a 6, 8 for the row. This is going to have to be 5, 7, 9. I don't think it... I might want to shade for... Ooh, I don't know if I want to shade for 6, 8. Or if I want to shade for pentomino sides. These are 2 different pentominoes. These are 2 different pentominoes. I'll keep going just in case I see something. This is also going to be a 5, 7, 9, but it's not consecutive with anything. These need to be consecutive. The even digit is going to be a 6 or an 8, and then the other one's a 5, 7, 9. Meaning this is going to be an odd digit, 3, 5, 7, 9. I don't know if this is super helpful right now. I do see some things, like I already have a 6, 8 pair here. This is a 6, 8, so I know which cells are odd and which cells are even. What else happens with the pentominoes? They're killer cages. Each one includes a gray circle, a gray square, and a cell with a digit in the top left-hand corner of the cell. So... Well... I'm trying to think what would be best to start. So, is it exactly 1 gray circle? Each pentomino includes a gray circle, gray square. How many gray circles do I have? 1, 2, 3. If there's 12, that'll be my answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I have 12 pentominoes, I have 12 gray circles and 12 gray squares, and I have exactly 60 white cells to fill. So every pentomino has exactly 1 gray circle and exactly 1 gray square. So these 2 are different pentominoes. These 2 are different pentominoes. These 2 are different pentominoes. These 2 are different. What else can I do with that? This is a lot of good information. I want to throw a plus sign here. Oh, I misread this so many times. Hold on, hold on. Each pentomino includes, okay, and a cell with a digit in the top left-hand corner of the cell. I was thinking, like, okay, if this is the pentomino, that this cell being the top left corner, this cell being the top left corner, maybe if it was like this, then this cell would have a digit in it. So that was confusing me, because of course they're all going to end up having digits in it. No, the digit is in the top left-hand corner of the cell, but it contains this cell with the digit in the top left-hand corner of the cell somewhere in the pentomino. That makes so much more sense. If my reading comprehension was better. Okay. So how many of those do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so exactly one of those also. Okay, this is good. I should be able to look at shapes and figure out maybe there's something that's yeah, like there is no cells with numbers in the top left corner in this middle box. So anything in here that needs a digit in the top left corner is going to have to go somewhere else. These are really close. So these are going to be two different. I want to maybe there's somewhere I could start with shading. These are different. These are different. These are different, right? This keeps happening. These are different, but I need to find stuff that's going to go together for sure. Okay, if I start here, this is part of a pentomino somewhere. It needs to go somewhere. It can't go to the right. So it's either going to go up or down. It could do both. If it goes down, I can't go this way now, so I'm stuck. Because this needs to be a different pentomino, and I'm not encroaching on these reddish, the salmon pieces. So this could be the same. It doesn't have to be. This is probably a better place to start, actually. If I were to start here, this is part of a pentomino somewhere. I can't go to the right. I can't go diagonally. That's not how it works. So I need to go up. Now I can't go to the right, so I need to go up again. And now I can't go up, so I need to go to the right again. So now I have 4 pieces. I can't go back down because I can't have another square. I can't go to the right because that's salmon, so I need to go up. So there's a pentomino. Nice! Okay, so it worked out. That was a good starting point. I'm gonna go ahead and outline this. So this is also a cage summing to 24. Digits do not repeat in here also. That's also important. Oh, this is a good start. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells to sum to 24. I already have 2. So this is 22 now. That seems okay. I'm not sure if I can do more with that right now. These are going to be different. None of these go here. These 3 need to go in here somewhere. It's not going to go here. It won't be here. We'll come back to that. This is part of another pentomino, right? I can't go up, left, or down, so I need to go this way. I need to include this in something, so it's going to have to go with this cell. Now I can only use 2 more cells, and I need a square and a circle, so let's do these 2. I knew it. The plus sign was going to go there. It just fits so nicely. I didn't know it. It was just a good feeling. So these sum to 21. This is even, this is odd. Perfect. Now, this is part of a new pentomino, but I have some options of where to go, so we're gonna come back to that one. Is there another corner I can start in? Like, oh, I wanted to double check also. It's probably too early to look at it, but like 5 cells to get 15. This is definitely gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Oh, there is one. 34, 28, 25. I have some options, but this is gonna have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good to think about. Also, I'm only using these once each. So I've used, this is the N piece. I've used N and I've used X. Okay, so now I'm not gonna have another plus sign, for example. This is definitely a new pentomino. It needs a square and a circle, but I can't have another given digit in the top left. Okay, so I can go right, I can go down. I have options. I'm not gonna go all the way over here. Actually, I know that these are going to be different from each other even because they have digits in the top and they're both a 4. I can't repeat digits. So these are all different ones. Oh, now that's interesting. This circle is going to go with one of these squares. These squares can't go together. If this square was not yellow, if this was something new, what's a good color I haven't used yet? Like blue. Blue would have to go this way if it's not yellow, and then would have to go down, which would be too many squares. So this does have to be yellow. This is going to either be yellow or the color of the square. I don't know which it is yet. But then yellow needs to expand somewhere. It can't go this way, so this is going to be yellow. These are two different colors. Maybe I get the yellow circle here. I'm not sure yet. But this also is not going to be green, red, or yellow. I'm going to go ahead and make this one orange. There's no way that those are going to touch. So what's the rule with maps? You can use like 4 different colors or something, right? And be fine. I want to use more than 4 colors, but this is okay. Let's see. If this isn't yellow, I would get a yellow circle here. Huh, I don't know. This is not yellow. This is either red or green. Maybe we'll start somewhere else. This is also going to be a new color. I need to think about corners also. What corner digits does this cell reach? I can't go through here. This is a dot. I think I have to include this one. I can't get to another corner marked cell. The only other ones are down here. So, in order for these two to connect, I can't isolate this. These are going to have to be green. We use edge rules today. What shapes do I have now? I can't do N. This won't be L. I can't keep going. I need a circle, actually. And the only place I can get a circle is here. Perfect. So this is another one. 34. This is 4, meaning these 4 cells need to sum to 30. They have to be 9876. Those are the biggest 4 digits I have in the puzzle, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they sum to exactly 30. So this is either a 7 or a 9, and this is going to be a 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I still don't know whether this is odd or even or this is odd or even. Well, like, I could eventually think about totals, like I need to get an even number, so I need to have an even number of odd digits in here. So if this is odd, I need to have one more odd, but that's okay, I don't know yet. What else can I do? This could still be a 6, because this could still be a 7. Okay, well now this cell is something new, and it needs to go somewhere. So it needs to go here. It won't go down, because this is a different pentomino. Let's go ahead and make this one red. I could either go right or up. What do I still need? I have a square. I need a circle and I need a corner digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this the only corner marked cell I can get to? I can't get here. I can't get here. My corner marked cells are here still. I think I have to go to this one. So 3, 4, 5 or 3, 4, 5. It's going to be one of these circles. Ooh, that's tough. This needs to only be 15. That's this is going to be the one that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this can't be a 7 or a 9. It is a 3 or a 5. This could be a 5 and this could be a 3. That's okay. Well, whichever one of these circles I take is going to be odd. And this is odd and this is odd. So this is going to be a 2 no matter what. Because I still need a even 2 in this pentomino. Shoot, I don't know which cell to take here. I'm gonna leave this. That's unfortunate. Oh no, I already used this shape, didn't I? Uh-oh, I might have made a mistake. I can't do this shape again. Oh, so that it just needs to be an L. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There was something I needed to figure out there, and I just didn't see it. It needs to go this way, because it needs to be an L shape. I can't do this shape again. Oh, perfect. Good. No panic. Meaning this will have to be a 5 and this will have to be a 3. And this one's done completely. Nice. Now there might be some Sudoku that might be necessary, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think it's possible I get over here for the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either way, it's 6 steps away. So this is gonna have to be red. In order for this to be included with anything, it's gonna have to be red, meaning this is gonna have to be red also in order to get there. Now I need a square. This is not red or yellow, so this needs to be something new. I haven't used blue yet. Blue needs to go somewhere, so let's make this blue, meaning my red square will be right here. This is something different, so it's not blue. Let's make this one pink. And blue needs to go somewhere, so let's make Loba blue. And this needs to be blue, and this needs to be blue because it needs to go somewhere. So let's highlight these and double check that I got a circle, a square, and a corner marked digit. A circle, a square, and a corner marked digit. Perfect. 16 is going to have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So this is either a 2 or a 6. This is going to be a 1, 2, skip 3 because I already have it, 4, 6. These can't be 1, so this is the only place 1 can go. This is going to be a 2, 4, 6. I'm trying to also follow where the box borders are, and see what I have in regions already, but I think I'm doing okay. Nope, this box has a 2, so this can't be a 2, it is a 6. This pentomino can't have another 6, so this is a 2, 4. This can't be a 6, so it's either a 4 or an 8. Unfortunately, 5, 7, 9 is still fine. If this is 29 and I already have a 3, then these 4 cells need to sum to 26. Okay. We'll come back to that. Pink needs to go somewhere now. Whoops. So this is going to be pink. I need to go somewhere, so let's go up. I still need a square and a circle. I could go this way, but that looks like this shape that I don't want to do. So I don't think I've used this shape yet. The F. That looks good. Let's make that pink. Boop, boop, boop. And this will be 24, which I have some space to work with. I don't need to use specific digits yet, I don't think. I'm still kind of going just shapes of pentominoes right now. I'm going to look at Sudoku in a bit. Maybe I shouldn't have outlined everything in black. It is making it hard for me to see the actual region borders. I'll be fine. There's probably some like really easy Sudoku I can do somewhere that I'm overlooking because I just haven't started to look at it yet. One of these has to be a 5. Meaning 5 needs to go up here. I don't think one of these has to be a 5, actually. This could be a 5. I take it back. Okay. This needs to be 24, but I have some space to work with. This is going to be something. I don't know if it'll be orange or not. Let's take off orange for a second. And let's say this is green. Green needs to go somewhere, so it needs to go up. I need a circle, a square, or I already have a square. So I need a circle and a corner marked digit. Well, either way, I'm getting one from here. What if I were to go like this, though? Ooh. I definitely need to use this corner marked digit, do I? I could just go straight up and down. That would be fine. Ooh, I'll come back to this, actually. Uh-oh. Let's look here. I need to do something with this. It needs to go up because it has nowhere else to go. I need a corner marked digit and a circle and a square still. And I only have 3 spaces to work with. The only circle I can get to is right here. I can't include this now. I could go up here, but that would be an empty cell when I only have 2 cells to work with and I need a square and a corner marked digit. So let's do these two. And I don't think I've used this shape yet. That is Z. I don't see it anywhere, so that looks fine. And this is 34. Oh, I already have the digits filled in. Hopefully this sums to 34. This would need to be 30. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay. This digit and this digit are the same. That's okay. Oh, I already had a 7, 9 for the row, so this can't be 7, 9. This is a 3, 5. But the Regency is a 3, so this is a 5, meaning this is a 3. That might help me later. This is also going to be a 6, 7, 8, 9. Just for the region. 24. I'll come back to that. This looks like a good shape here. I also... Yeah, okay, so if we make this a specific color, right? If this is red, it needs to go somewhere, so it needs to go here, it needs to go somewhere. The only place it can go is here. Because if this is unshaded still technically, once I get to here, I could go up or right, but I already have a corner marked cell, so I don't want to go right, so I need to go up. And then the only place I can go is nowhere else because that's already 5. I don't want to keep expanding with that. So now I know that at least these 3 are the same color, because if I start here, it needs to go somewhere. Now I still need a circle and then a plain digit still. I can't take this circle because I would have to take both of these, and these are supposed to be corner edge borders. So this needs to be yellow. And then I don't want to go this way because that's a border, so I need to go this way, and that's yellow. This needs to be a color. Let's start here, actually. Let's take this green off. Well, the only shapes I have left are hopefully T and I. I have not used I yet. This is the only place it can go. Let's make this orange. And then let's make this green. And I think I got 2 of each color, which is really cool. I might want to erase the borders, though they do look pretty nice. I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave them. I'm going to work on some scanning, but I'm going to leave them. If this needs to be 25, okay. If this needs to be 25, okay. 24, 29, are there any that jump out at me? 15 was nice and 16 was nice. 34, if I have a 4, these need to be 30. 34, these need to be 30. 23. I don't have anything with 23 yet. 21. 28. Okay. This one's kind of filled in a lot. If this is 25, this is 7. So these 3 need to be 18. I don't want this to be 7, 9. So one of these is a 5. That's okay, we knew that. If it's 5, 7, that's 12, and this would be another 5. This would be a 6. My math was bad. If this is 5, 7, that's 12. It would be 6 to get 18. If this is 5, 9, that's 14, and I would need 4 to get 18, but I've already used a 4. So let's make this a 6. This is going to be a 5, 7, meaning this is a 9, and this is an 8, so this is a 6. That one's done. If this is an 8, then this is a 6, so this can't be a 6, and this can't be a 6. Because this is all the same region. This is also a 9, so these can't be 9. This is a 7, 8. This pentomino can't have 9s in it. One of these is definitely a 6. Okay. This is a 7, 8 for this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a box here. That's good. What else do I know? This is a 6, this is an 8, so this is a 7, so this is a 5. A 2, 9. I could look at this. These 4 need to sum to 20 if I subtract this 8 from 28. So this needs to be 16 in 3 cells. That's probably fine. Wow, I like the way these pentominoes worked out. That was really fun to figure out. What else do I know? I do need to put digits in here eventually. Let's try to do some Sudoku. I say try because my scanning is already not good. I'm not good at it. I need a 1 here, which is kind of interesting. I need a 1 down here. Okay, actually, let's go back to pentominoes. 25, that's 4, so these 3 need to be 21. Is there any way this could be a 2? If this was a 2, these 2 cells would need to sum to 19, which is not going to work. So let's make this a 9, meaning this is 14, so these 2 need to sum to 11. This is an odd digit. It's not a 1 or a 3, it's a 5 or a 7 or a 9. So I said these 2 need to sum to 11, I believe. This is 14, so yeah, these would be 11. If this is a 5, this is a 6. If this is a 7, this is a 4. But I can't have a 4 in this row anymore, so it's a 6. This is a 5. Consecutive with a 6 would be a 5 or a 7, but this C is a 5. So let's make this a 7. Now I have more digits in here. 28, this is 20, this is 13, this is 9. And this is the odd digit. So 2 cells that sum to 9. I can't do 1 and 8. I can't do 2 and 7. I need to do 3 and 6 because I also can't do 4 and 5. So this is going to be the even 6. No. Was my math wrong? No, I did something wrong. Was my scanning bad? This is a 9, so this is a 2. 25. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus another 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19, plus... Oh, this is wrong, isn't it? Oh, at least the problem was recent. 5 plus 9 is 14, 15, 18, 24. Okay, at least it was recent. I was worried I was going to have to go back really far. Let me look at this again. Plus this is an even square, isn't it? That's an even square. Okay, multiple mistakes. 913 is my sibling's birthday. This is 13, so this needs to be 12. These are both even digits. So this is a 2, 4, 6, 8. It sees a 2, but 4, 6, 8 with the region and the column and the row looks fine. I do have maybe a 6 or an 8 over here. This is a 4, 6, 8. These 2 need to sum to 12. If this is 4, this is 8. If this is 6, this won't work. So this is also going to be a 4, 8, but it sees a 4, so this is an 8, and this is a 4. These can't be 4, that's fine. I can't have 4 here. This is a 9, so this is a 2. Odd digit consecutive with an 8 is going to be a 7 or a 9, which I don't think I know anything about yet. That's okay. This is an 8, so this is a 6, meaning this is a 7 and this is a 9. 4 and 8. This can't be a 5 anymore. All right. This then. This needs to be 20. This needs to be 16. If this is a 7, this needs to sum to 9. If this is a 9, this needs to sum to 7. I might have some options. I might want to come back to that. This is a 2, 4, 6, 8 because it's even, but it sees a 2, 4, and an 8. So this is actually a 6. So if I 28, 20, 16, 10. This is either a 7 and a 3, which it can't be. So it's going to be a 9 and a 1. Okay, there you go. This region still needs a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 and 3, oops, 3 can't go here, but 2, 5, 7 looks fine. 5 can't go here. Ah, that wasn't as narrowed down as I wanted it to be. Okay. What goes here for the column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It means that this pentomino won't have a 9 here. This will be a 7, so this will be an 8. Meaning 24. I can figure out what this is because 5 plus 9 is 14, plus 2 is 16, plus 7 is 23. This needs to be a 1, so this will be a 2, meaning this can't be 2. It'll be a 3, 7. So this will be a 2, 5. I can say what this is for the column, an 8 it looks like. And this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it looks like. This is a 7, so this is a 6, and this is a 7. This is a 2, so this is a 4, and this is a 2, which makes 16, which is good. This needs to be 29. This is 21. This is 18. Okay. I still have some digit options. This needs to be a 5, 7, 9 because it's odd and the row sees a 1 and a 3 already. It can't be a 7 either, so it's a 5, 9, meaning this is a 5, 9. So this is also going to be a 6, 7, 8 if I trust my pencil marks. The puzzle I posted yesterday, my pencil marks were what made me break the puzzle. 7 would be consecutive with 6 or 8. 8 would be consecutive with a 7. That's okay. Either way, I'm using a 7 though, so this is not a 7. This needs to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 can't go here. 5 can't go here. I also need another 1, 5, 9 in here. And then something else. A 4. This is going to be a 4. This is going to be a 1, 5, 9, but it sees a 1, so it's a 5, 9. This is a 5, so this is a 9. So in the pentomino, this is a 5. Meaning in the row, this is a 9. So the pentomino is, this is a 5, or just the column. This is a 9. This is a 1, and this is a 5. Cool. This is 7, 8. This is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9, so this is a 2, so this is a 9. Consecutively, this will be a 1 or a 3, but it sees a 1, so let's make this a 3. So what's this? 24. 5, 10, 16. This needs to be an even number. So this is 8, this is 7, this is 7, this is a 6 or an 8, and this is a 6 or an 8. This is 6, 8, and 1. Yep. This is 6, 8. There's a lot to choose from on that one. Actually, I'm going to come back to it. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Nothing here to tell me what to do, actually. Okay. Keep your secrets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9, so this is a 3, so this is a 9. An even digit consecutive with the 3 is going to be a 2 or a 4, but it sees a 4, so this is a 2. 3 means this is a 7, and this is a 3, and the 2 means this is a 5, and this is a 2. 1, 6, 8. I'd imagine this is also a 1, 6, 8. This sees a 6, which means this is also a 1, 8. Wow, what is going on here? This is a 1, so this can't be a 1. So I have a 6, 8 pair, so this is a 5, 7. 21. 19. I'm subtracting a 12 no matter what, so these need to sum to 7. Did I do that math right? This is 21. This is 19. Subtracting 7 would be 12. Subtracting 5 would be 7. So the only way that works is if this is a 1 and this is a 6. So this being a 1 and a 6 in the region makes this an 8. So this is a 6 and this is an 8. 5, 7, it doesn't matter where they go yet because I have a 5, 7 here, and this is going to be a 5, 7. This is a 1, so this is an 8, and this is a 1. Okay. This is an odd digit. Okay, all of the... I didn't forget. I just haven't needed to use it yet, right? All white Kropkis are given. So, this can't be a 7 because if it was, this would have a Kropki on it because this is a consecutive digit on a region border. So this is going to be a 5 and this is going to be a 7 and this is going to be a 5 and this is going to be a 7. Yay! Wait, this puzzle was so cool. Hold on, let me show this correctly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bear with me, bear with me. I'm using a different layout today because it wasn't showing up correctly earlier. Okay. Happy birthday, Kathy. Hope you get the birthday cake you want. Bless you for being an Aries. Aries are the best. Yes, Missliss made me write that. Even though it's common knowledge Aquarius is, even ask Aquarian. I know Aquarian and Donatello are always saying that Aquarius are the best, but it's just not true. We did figure out there was a ton of, not a ton, but like a significant number of people in the Sudoku community born in April of 1995, which is really interesting. So that's even more reason to say that Aries are pretty cool. But very nice puzzle. This was a lot of fun. And oh wow, fitting the pentominoes in here, it worked out so nicely. And figuring out where they go and what shapes I needed to use, I'm really appreciative that I had a list of the exact pentominoes to use. That was good also. And Luna and Loba being in the puzzle, that was so cute. The pentominoes being a killer cage and having an even digit and an odd digit. This just all worked out so nice. This was so good. Such a great one. Very nice puzzle, Missliss and Donatello. Let me know how you all did in the comments.